Hey, what's up, church? As always, it's good to be with you for this edition of what is happening in our church. Friends, we have finally made it into the month of November, which means that the very busy month of October is over, and what a month it was. So much to celebrate. In particular, we had, again, a very, very successful pumpkin patch. Just want to say thank you to all of you who helped make that possible. If you've been listening on Sunday or joining us here in worship, you know, we've been announcing we had over 1,000 school children come to be a part of the pumpkin patch this year. What a joy that was to welcome our schools and all those kids and families back to the pumpkin patch. We also had another successful year financially. When it's all settled, our sales were over $30,000 this year, which means that we were in the 40% profit margin, which is awesome because that means we're going to clear between $14,000 and $15,000 for our Build-A-Home ministry in the fall. As you know, that is our primary mission that we do in the spring, where we build a home for a deserving family, and all the profits from the pumpkin patch goes to buy materials and furnishings for that house for deserving families. So just thank you all so much for all that you did to make that possible. As you know, the pumpkin patch is down and everything's cleaned up. We celebrated the end of October with another very successful trunk or treat. We estimated we had about 1,000 kids come on Saturday, and in all their costumes with their smiles. We passed out a ton of candy. So thank you to all of you who made the month of October the success that it was. Want to remind folks too that even though we're moving into the end of the year, we are still in recharge. We have recharge for another 3 weeks. We will not be broadcasting this week's service. For various reasons that's there, but we will be here in person. We invite you to come and enjoy the meal together and our short time of devotion that we have there. But we'll be meeting this Wednesday and next Wednesday, and then we'll end our last recharge for 2021 on the 17th of November. Thank you to all of you who are being a part of that. There are some things that are happening in our small groups and recharge. Starting on Thursday the 4th, we'll be beginning a new community prayer opportunity called A Call to the Edge. That is being hosted by our own Sandra Hughes here, and we're inviting the community just to come and be in an attitude of prayer. We're really looking forward to that and hope that you'll help us spread the word on that. We also have a new opportunity called SOAP, which will be beginning in a couple of weeks. The 13 Apostles Bible Study is also continuing. That is on Tuesday morning, and then also on Wednesday at 6:30 as part of our recharge offerings. I want to remind folks too, the Elijah Bible Study via Zoom is continuing on Monday evenings. And then Scripts also is still going. We debuted that Sunday with the new format that's there. If you are not familiar with all this information, much more detailed information is available in our news and notes. That is our weekly e-news that comes out on Thursday every week. There's lots of information on all of these various opportunities and small groups, as well as ways that you can get more involved in that as well. As always, if you have more information, call the church office and inquire about that, or send your email to admin@portlandmethodist.org and get on our news and notes subscription list. This coming Sunday, the 7th of November, we'll be recognizing the saints in our church who have gone on to the Church Triumphant, is known as All Saints Sunday in the life of the church. We'll be honoring 9 of our members and friends who have passed on in this last year, and those families will be gathering here to recognize them and to remember their saints and their life as we celebrate that life at our 11 o'clock service. And so if you would want to be a part of that, we invite you to come and join with us there. We will be celebrating Holy Communion at both services this Sunday. Invite you to be a part of our 9 o'clock service or 11 o'clock service, where we're remembering our saints on this time. Since it is November and we are in that time of remembering, I want to remind folks that we have a very unique structure here, edifice here at this church called the Columbarium, and that is just a wonderful opportunity for folks to perpetually remember their loved ones. And so we have a video that's prepared that I invite you to watch now and get more information on the Columbarium at First United Methodist Church of Portland.
The First United Methodist Church Portland's Memorial Prayer Garden and Columbarium provides a final resting place for parishioners, their family members, and members of the local community. Columbariums Structures designed to hold the cremated remains of a deceased loved one in a consecrated area of the church are a long-standing tradition. The Columbarium at the First United Methodist Church, Portland, combines the structure with a memorial prayer garden. This garden has been landscaped to create a dignified setting for ceremonies and solitude. The garden contains benches, flora, and walkway pavers placed both in memory of the deceased and in honor of living loved ones. Pavers might also be placed as a memorial for those who might be interred elsewhere. The walls of the columbarium have niches for interment of urns. The niches are sealed with a granite cover that can be engraved with the identifying information of the deceased. The First United Methodist Church is devoted to the perpetual care of the columbarium. A trust manages the funds for the columbarium and ensures its care and maintenance. A portion of each purchase is reserved within that trust. For information about purchasing a niche, paver, or other memorial element, please contact the church office.
I want to thank our Columbarium Committee and Ron Jorgensen for putting together that wonderful video that's there. As it says, if you're interested or need more information in the Columbarium, contact the church office at your convenience. Friends, as we move towards the end of the year, that means that the holidays are right around the corner, and we're gearing up for lots of things that will be happening. I want to remind folks on the 14th of November, or the 21st of November, rather, we'll be having our annual dessert auction. We are looking to have a whole lot of fun with that. Thank you to all those who have already signed up to prepare desserts for us, and we're good. Our set's falling apart, but we're all right. And so that'll be exciting. We're gonna, our kids are gonna prepare a Thanksgiving meal, and then we're gonna have a silent auction followed by a live auction there. And just want to get that on your radar screen. Again, that's Sunday, November the 21st. We're preparing for our Advent and Christmas services, our children's activities, Christmas cantata, lots of things that are happening so we can close out this year in high style. And so, friends, just again, want to thank you for your time and for tuning in for this week's edition of our What's Up Church. I want to remind folks that we do live stream both of our services on Sunday morning. We meet at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, and we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Friends, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you Sunday. Bye-bye.